New player speech, starting now. How's everybody doing today?
Pretty decent.
Wonderful.
I said, how's everybody doing today? So, I am introductory. This is Gar. I don't know your last name. Basically, we're going to go over the simple rules of Darkon. Sometimes they're a little more in depth than I know DAG, because I play DAG, and I play DAG because it's less complicated. But you know what? We won't go into that. So, we're going to start off with hit zones. Does everyone know what a one-piece bathing suit looks like?
No. Yep.
Alright, so it basically covers the shoulders, goes down, the crotch. These are all legal hit zones. So on this gentleman, I'll use him here. You go down, I'm not touching there, but that is a legal target. I say, once again, crotch is a legal target. People aim for it, they don't make friends. So, basically, anywhere that he is hit between anywhere on his torso, including there, is instant death, unless he's wearing armor, of course. If he has his arm out, and I hit his arm has to dangle. He doesn't put it behind his back. He lets it dangle and flail around. Now, if I hit him...
Yeah, get him! It's only a flesh wound.
If I hit him again, he is dead. The way I like to look at this is that arm's been hit. It's technically not there anymore, so it goes through the arm and into the body.
But I got a lot of body.
There you go. So, this even includes if he has armor on. If it's 2 hits to a limb, you are dead. This includes the legs. Now, if I hit him in the leg, he doesn't drop to it. He drags it around. And if I hit him in the same leg again, he is dead. Now, it's really wet out here, guys. So if I hit him in both legs, technically he's supposed to drop to his knees. We're nixing that for reasons. So instead, if you get both legs hit, you cannot run, and you can only move at a slow pace because both your legs are technically gone. That's not an official Darkon rule. This is just for today so that we don't have to get in the rain and the water and the mud and ruin our pretty dresses. Okay?
This is on my dress.
The ground is more than wet today. It's saturated.
Yes. So,
You will sink.
yes. So, I'm saying now, everybody, use your best judgment when fighting on the field. Just a safety precaution. Okay, so, let's get some weapons out, right? Okay. Oh, I first also forgot to mention, as much as you'd like to hit this on him, or anybody else, head and face is not a legal target except for a few weapons that I'll go over.
This has got to stay pretty, guys.
Yes.
Oh, you got a lot of work.
Had to have been there to begin with. Alright, so.
Were you able to get those legs done? I've got the strap so all real quick. Take me just a couple of sweets.
So we're going to go with the first basic weapon. This is what we call a white sword. For DAG players, this is blue. This does 1 point of damage, meaning he's dead, or meaning his arm is limp, he is now dead. Same goes for legs. It does 1 point of damage. This includes to armor. Now, this also has a stab tip on it. Stabs technically do 2 points of damage, but this is where it gets a little complicated. If I stab him, he's dead. If I stab his arm, he still lets it hang limp. If I stab it again, though, he's dead. Now, if he was wearing armor, like this gentleman here, is this leather 2? This is 2. Alright, so basically, height has 2. So this gentleman has 2 points of armor on his arm. Thank you for being a test dummy, like I said. This is where it gets complicated. Thank you, brother. Yeah. So basically, if I hit him here, he has 1 point left to his armor. His armor is gone. His arm is gone. He is now dead. But if I were to stab him in his armor is now gone. Stabs do 2 point of damage to armor. So if someone was wearing plate metal, which is 4 points, it goes straight through. Yeah.
But say he stabbed him in his arm there.
Boom! He has 4 points to his armor here. That means he has 2 left. I stab him again. His armor is gone. His arm is gone. He is dead. So that's his central blue and red weapon type. Where are they? Alright. So, my favorite weapon, because I'm a cleric and I can't use anything else, this is a yellow weapon. Come here, Wade. So, yellow does what is called bludgeoning damage. That means, if I hit him in his arm, I can do this all day and he's not gonna die. Yeah, eventually it's gonna start bruising, he's gonna beg me to stop. But I can't kill it. The only way you can kill with a yellow weapon, which is circular in form, we're gonna have a few on the field today, is if I hit him to the body, anywhere. Woo. This also has a yellow stab tip on it. Yellow stab tips do different than red ones. That means, again, if I stab him, I can stab him all day. It's fun. The only way you can kill with a yellow stab tip or a yellow blade is to the body. All right, now we're going to get into something fun, guys. Black damage. This is one of my favorites because he's dead. He's dead. Black weapons do 2 points of damage to anything, meaning anywhere he gets hit, he is dead unless he's wearing armor. So if this gentleman held out his armor again, that's 2 points to his armor. His armor is destroyed. He is now dead because it then went to his arm. So that is the power of a black weapon. Now, black weapons can only do black damage when they're swung with 2 hands. If I were to swing with 1 hand, it is white damage. I'm still alive! But his leg is gone, so I'll catch you eventually. So that is the joy, that is the thing about black weapons is, that's why it's important to call your colors when you hit, guys. When you go out here, if you let your hand go and he doesn't see that, I just hit him white, but he might think he's dead because he knows it's a black weapon. So I call white, he's still alive. I call black, he is dead. So those are the basic weapons. Those are the basic weapons. Let's go over projectiles, some of which will be out today. So, projectiles are fun. I have a couple out here today. All right. So, don't worry. I'll let you. So, unlike in DAG, arrows are not head, face, or neck legal. They're only legal to the body or to any of the limbs. They're not legal to the face or head, even though if they're like Gorg or made specifically to be face or head legal, if you get hit in the head, it does not count in our game. Also, let's see, I need a sword, somebody. Thank you, sir. If this gentleman had a sword, and he thinks, hey, I'm gonna be cool from a movie or something and block the arrow, boom! It goes through the sword and hits whatever is behind it. Meaning, if he had his sword up, and I shoot at him, and it hits his sword, boom, his buddy is dead. Or, if I hit him here, he is dead because it goes straight to his body. Now, if he just has his sword up in the air, like this, nothing is behind him, and it hits it, it goes straight to the arm. Guys, I cannot stress this enough, please do not try to catch or block arrows. The main reason for this is a huge safety issue. The only thing in our game that's not padded is the nocks of these arrows, just because it's kind of impossible. So, if someone tries to grab it, like Wade here, it's going to fly around and hit him in the face. We've seen it happen before. It's bad news. One of my teammates in my DAG unit actually just got cut up the center of the eye because of a knock that bounced off a shield. They're dangerous, guys, so do not try to catch them. There is an ability called monk hands that monks in our game have. If they yell monk, they technically block the damage. They're not supposed to catch it or grab it or get out of the air. If it hits them, they just go monk, and they're okay.
Oh yeah, because it's like they deflected the arrow with their body.
Exactly. Now,
Is that a one-use or
It's a
are
spell.
monks invulnerable to arrows?
it's a spell.
You have to keep recast it in order to do it again.
So, one of my favorites. Spell balls. So I'm a cleric, so I'm going to be using some of these. You also see some other spell balls out in the field. Spell balls are the only thing in our game that are face legal. Thank you. It's muddy. That's okay. So,
Can you do that?
technically, yes. Spell balls are face and head legal. Anywhere that you get hit by a spell ball, it hits. Now, guys, if, for whatever reason, you get hit by a spell ball and you do not know what it is, I'll use one of mine as an example. I use pink spell balls called Curse. Or...
Yay, muffin!
what is it?
What spell is it? Warp.
Alright, we'll use the spell that this is for an example. This is Word of Holding. Basically, Word of Holding renders the hit person immobile for about 25 seconds, I think. But if I hit you with Word of Holding and you do not know what it is, instead of stopping the flow of game, simply take death. The fights here are short, guys. You're gonna revive. It's better than having a confrontation with the spellcaster. So, take a death, wait till the end of the game, go to the spellcaster and say, hey, what the hell was that? So, that's a spell ball.
Okay, all right, Muffin.
Shields! Shields. Hold that for me, sir. Alright, so, shields are your best mode of defense. They can also be used to kind of hit the other person. So what I have here is a coreless shield. This coreless shield means I can do certain things that a person with a cord shield can't. But first off, we'll go over shield bashing. I love shield bashing. So, shield bashing, there are safety requirements to this. So, if this gentleman had his shield raised, and I had my shield, we made eye contact, I want to hit him. I'm going to go here, go down, and up. It's like a football tackle. Think of it like that. You have to go down and up instead of just going in. You can do that, but it's a little less safe. I cannot shield bash him, and I will not stress this enough. I cannot shield bash him beyond 180 degrees of his vision. Can you see me?
I cannot see you.
Can you see me?
No.
Alright, so I cannot shield bash him within 180 degrees of his vision. Can you see me?
I can see you.
I can shield bash him now. If we see anybody shield bash another person from behind, they will be called off the field immediately. This is a huge safety issue, guys. So, another thing that I can do since I have a coreless shield is shield edge. This gentleman has shield up, and I just wanted to be a dick about it. I could just be like, I can punch him. I can do that. Now, if he had his shield out like this, I can punch his body with this. That's legal. If he swings at me and I pin his arm like that, that is legal as well. You cannot do this with a wooden cord shield. You can only do this with a coreless one. Alright, so you can also do something that I like to do, which is shield grabbing. If he had his shield in what's kind of called an A-frame, so it's out a little, I can just go and knock his shield away. This you can do with anything. You just can't shield edge with the cord shield. So, oh, you got dirt.
I have a question.
Yes.
What kind of damage does the shield edge do?
Nothing.
Okay.
It's merely a stun tactic. Think of it like that. It's just merely to stun the other person.
We call it non-weapon tactic.
Yes, or be an ass, honestly. Alright, so that's just about everything with shields. Now, if he was on his knees. Yes, sir.
I was just going to say just one thing. Don't try to catch America, anybody.
Yeah,
Show them
guys, I don't want to
bad.
see this. Shields are definitely not head leaders.
Going towards the throat's real bad for anybody.
Yeah, so I don't want to see any of this. Keep it here at a line and a pop below the shoulders.
Short jab.
It's a short jab below the shoulders. Now, if this gentleman was on his knees, which I'm not going to make him do, I cannot shield bash him if he is on his knees. This will blow out his knees. Now, nobody should be on their knees, like I said today. But for whatever reason they are, you cannot shield bash them. What you can do is called duck walking. If they're on their knees, you can walk over them, push them down, teabag them if you play Halo. I don't know. And then stab them with a dagger or something, but you cannot shield bash them. Shield kicking. If his shield is up, and I wanted to shield kick him, has everyone seen 300?
Yeah.
I would hope so. If you're out here, I would hope so. So, you have one foot planted firmly on the ground. You lift up the other one, plant it firmly, and you push. You cannot do this again while somebody is on their knees. I don't want to see any snap kicks, anything like that. I want to see anything that you've seen in a movie or done in martial arts. It's a simple step and push. Non-weapons tactics. Grappling. I like this, or as we will call it today, mud wrestle.
Yeah!
For a reason.
Mongolian mud wrestling!
Alright, so, let's say this gentleman swings at me, and I catch his hand, and he's trying to hit me. It doesn't count. He does not have control over his weapon. Now, if I catch it by the blade instead, that damage goes directly to me. If he hits me with the flat of the blade here, and I don't grab it, I'm fine. But if I go like this, and I grab it, I am dead. You cannot grab the blade, or else it goes straight to you. Thank you, sir. So, grappling.
What you just did, catching my arm here, that initiates grappling for one.
Yes.
Alright, then we'll get into what other things initiates grappling.
Yeah.
Grappling is a sumo wrestle match down to the ground, okay? There's no trips, pins, holds, pressure points. And it just use your weight to do a controlled fall down to the ground,
Yes.
getting your weapon, and then taking out your enemy.
Yes. So, it's just that you have to go with your opponent too. Don't do it anywhere where there are rocks. And guys, I know this is said in every safety drill regarding your body. Seriously, your body is your own. If you are about to be initiated into a grapple and you do not want to be touched, you have every right to say, "Don't touch me." If they persist and they try to touch you after you've said this, you come to one of us immediately and we will take care of it. Seriously, this is another issue. Your body is your own. Make it that way. Okay, so if I have let's use this gentleman. This gentleman has armor on. He cannot initiate a grapple with me because I do not have armor on. If he tried to, that is bad. Now, I can initiate a grapple with him, but that's my own damn fault. I don't recommend grappling anyone with plate metal or chainmail. It is okay, but if you grapple someone with chainmail, you're gonna get sliced up. Yes, sir.
Is grabbing spears considered grappling?
It is not. Just a simple pull away.
Because you didn't grab their body.
Yes, you have to grab their body physically.
Sort of similar. Weapon handles.
That initiates a grapple.
Yeah, I think that initiates.
Okay.
That,
So it's just a rule of thumb. Within 2 feet, it's a grapple.
well, no, the idea is that if you swing at me and I grab here, this initiates a grapple, whether you're in armor or not. But it's the same thing. It's the control that they were talking about.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Now, if you decide to grapple with him, you can do it because you have a lower armor grade than he does. He cannot initiate with you. Now, if you meet someone with the same exact armor grade, either of you can initiate at that point. You cannot initiate if you are higher than the person that you're initiating against.
Two people here with chainmail today.
I feel like we're missing spell balls again. Okay. So, with spell balls, I forgot to go over this. If I throw a spell ball, and Gar here thinks he's going to be smart and baseball bat it away, boom, it just ignited on him. If you are an incredible archer, and you go I see a spell ball in the air, Legolas, boom, and shoot it out of the air, guess what? It goes straight to you. After we're dude, that was freaking awesome. All right, you're dead. That's about it. Yeah. If you try to do it with a spear, it goes off on you. Now, if it's an area of effect spell, like a fireball, and you hit it, and there are people within a 3-foot radius around you, you just killed everybody in a 3-foot radius because of your bright idea. If you use a spear that is 8 foot or longer, you stab it at the full length of that spear, it not only kills you, it kills anybody that was in a 3-foot radius of that spear. Good job, buddy. You just killed most of your team. So, don't hit spell balls. Spell balls ignite on just about anything unless it's specifically stated in the rule book that a shield will block it or something else. Yes, sir.
It seems different. If you're a mage and you're casting, I shoot the spell ball, it should go off on you. As you're still casting.
Yeah, if it's casting or if you die as the caster, you get killed. I'm saying if you hit it after it's been thrown. Yeah.
If you've invoked it and haven't thrown it.
Yes, if you've invoked a spell, but you haven't thrown it, say I have Word of Holding, and someone kills me, boom! Yes, or if fireball happens and someone has invoked it and they're about to throw it and you shoot them, you just killed them and everybody within a 3-foot radius of them. Cool. So, spell balls, here we go.
Anything else? Any questions?
Yes, are there any questions about anything that's been stated so far? So,
Interrupting spell, how does that work?
interrupting a spell has to be cast, it has to be read out. If you interrupt it and they have to move or run away or
block,
get
use
hit,
a weapon.
if they have to
Or
move
take
at
a
all,
wound.
they have to start over.
Anything
So-
that breaks the concentration of casting that spell.
Yeah, so if I'm casting this and I'm going da-da-da-da-da and wait, hits me and I have to move, it's been interrupted. This goes with healing spells too. If I'm healing somebody, which I'm a cleric, so you'll see me doing this. If I'm healing somebody and someone shoots at me and I have to take my hand away, I have to restart. This is with any spell. If you have to move or stop what you're doing or stop reading or walk a step back, it is no longer being cast and you have to start over from the beginning. So.
Magic armors.
Magic armors too. If somebody says that they have like bark skin, or if they have steel skin, they have what's called magic armor. Their armor still takes hits, but you have to deplete it just like any other form of armor.
Alright. Number one rule today, we're here to have fun. If you have any issues, find me, Taylor the President, anybody wearing a white belt today, the Elder, we'll help you resolve the issue, okay?
Yes, it's easy. Like I said, we're here to have fun, guys. Instead of arguing with each other, come to us and we will take care of it.
What's up with the white belts?
They're knights.
Okay, yeah. Also, how do I recognize a referee?
That's me.
They will announce themselves before each match.
Okay.
And if you see a red belt or a white belt, that means that they are high rank. I am a squire. He is a knight. If you see one of them, feel more than happy to come and talk to us about this. You can also identify some board members if you ask around, find them, or find us, and we will go directly to the board. We actually are both on the board. Well, I'm on the board. You're not anyone.
I'm kind of on the board.
But yeah, if I'm on the board, if you need anything, come to me. All right. All right. Are there any other questions?
What's the meaning of life?
Is mayonnaise an issue?
42.
Mayonnaise is not an
I
issue.
have played mayonnaise before. You need to get your fist all the way down there. It makes us. We're not going to get into that.
All right. So, guys.